How's it going, guys? So we're here. The only thing that's changed for actually two things is one, we are now using this sword, Kai Mill's all, just a random sword, just does a little extra more damage, and we're using these boots. So, damn it. Basically just gives us this maxed out resistance of 85, so damage of 42. So I can get my glasses on here real quick. I'm actually in like a really good mood. I unlocked a new character, one of the FPS games I'm playing that allows you to use a turret. So I just sit back with a turret and a machine gun. I'm going like 30 plus kills a game now. I'm just sitting there like laughing like a maniac while my turret just starts picking off the enemies. It's too funny. The one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to switch over to a Heraldic Cube for our Sorceress. So we'll just get this staff piece, get the staff and amulet piece, and then I'll switch over to an extra cube over to her. The other thing, we did kill Rodman off screen by complete accident. I was just randomly grinding through the sewers and wasn't really paying attention. So there's that, and we did grind through Far Oasis and some of Lost City just to get our experience. So we're up to level 23 right now, and we got 225 health. And that's mostly just because I've got like little 15 life for charms. I try to keep us alive as best as possible, and then we got like these charms in here. So you may hear the rain in the background too. It is raining. So we got lucky enough the Magalair is like literally right there. So you may hear the family in the background. So I do apologize. Mark, you want to come down here and help me out here, good buddy? You know, I just realized, I did put my channel on, right? Oh, I guess not. I was going to say, my sword's still blue. We're doing 62 to 171. And I just put a chance on. Future weapons I want to use, I can't like use until like mid 30s to like mid 40s. So, we're gonna have an interesting time. If we can get past Duriel, I will be highly shocked. I may just save some of these areas just to grind into later. Since we basically barely beat Duriel as it was. So. Okay. I'm like, I didn't check my mic. Is my mic on? Mark, you want to stop lagging behind there, good buddy? That'd be real nice of you. And shout out to the 3 random people who subscribed to my channel. So we're up to like 376 now. So that's cool. Still on that road to try to get to 500 subs. And two things, don't forget, yesterday was daylight savings time, so if you're wondering why it's earlier or later, that's the reason why. And secondly, Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, is St. Patrick's Day. So, don't forget to wear your green. I think the only green t-shirt, actually only 2 green t-shirts I own is a tie-dye and a Christmas one. All the rest of my stuff is like either black or gray or blue, or that's really about it actually. It's like swinging a baseball bat, just hit what you can. Shit wore off. start adding my own music in again. Especially when these quiet areas where the music doesn't kick in. I really don't want it to override my commentary though. Let me see here. Yeah, music's all the way up. That's kind of the funky thing with Diablo 2 is that the music is only as loud as your sound. So I might just start dubbing in my own music. You still have teleport too. It might be down there. Let me get in here, come on now. Oh yeah, I never totally forgot to. Yeah, we have an active mercenary now. I might have forgotten that part. Let me get these pots real quick. I just like totally skipped over them. Base gave him Dark Glow, the resistances. You have resistances of 76. Gave him the Dust Keep, and then gave him Steel Goat. So he's got a lot of resistances. That's look at that, 27. No, 27. What the hell? I think 17 and like 22 extra resistances. Yeah, I think it's that down in the corner down there. Excuse me there, gentlemen. I'm coming through. Might as well just repower back up. Screw it. So far, our first video for this Enchanted Sorceress is like almost 200 views. So that's really awesome. I think the other one's like almost 90 or so. So I'm glad people are actually liking the challenge run. Let me grab those pots there. Oh shit! I'm not getting that. I think I'm actually doing more damage than Merc is. He's doing 133. I'm hitting do more damage than he is. Doing the most awesome amount of damage, but I mean, it gets the job done, so. So there is the one game that was potentially going to put on my channel that I didn't want to say any spoilers about it. I'm deciding not to for two main reasons, and I'll tell you what the game is. And I might even put like a little description. It was a game that was on the original Xbox, and it was actually on one of the Xbox. When you first got the original Xbox, it came with a demo disc that had like movies and like demo games on there and stuff like that, and it would have like game trailers of potential Xbox games that would be coming to the system and stuff like that. And I happened to get one of them, and one of the games on there that looked just awesome to me was a game called 13, and if you look it up, you'll most likely end up being like Final Fantasy, so you have to do like the Roman numeral of it. But it's like, think Borderlands, but like an older version of it, like a comic book style type of game. It was really awesome, and it was only for the original for the Xbox. And then I'm like, you know, generations have passed and never thought about it, and just one day it just randomly popped in my head, and I looked it up on Steam, and Steam had it for like $3, and I bought the game. Well, it turns out it was a remastered version. I'm like, awesome, you know, I finally got a game I wanted from childhood that actually works, you know, it runs on my PC. I might even be able to, you know, do a walkthrough of it or a playthrough or whatnot, you know, and it was the game that I actually wanted to beat first, and so on and so forth. Well, we will not be doing that on my channel. It's like 34 levels, The main problem with it is that the save system does not work in that game, and I explained this to my buddy Knock. So when you have like an autosave or you have a manual save or a quick save, and usually most games it'll save you in that spot. So for instance, it's like Diablo 2 doesn't have that. Once you save and exit, it immediately puts you back in town. Well, certain games, if you were to like manual save or autosave, you know, it would save you within, say, with this stereo. So if I was to exit out, reload it back up, bam, it would put me back into the same spot I was. Well, with the game 13, the saves do not work. Your manual save, your quick save, your auto save, none of them work. So when you go to load up your game, it restarts you back at the beginning of the level, or it will restart you back at that last autosave, the last checkpoint that you had. That's it. There's no actual manual saving to that game whatsoever. And apparently for as long as the remaster's been out, the devs have never bothered fixing it. So, and that game has made me rage so many goddamn times for some of the complete BS that's in that goddamn game, and especially mostly because of the whole, you know, save system that they actually have in it. And I was reading the Steam comments, and someone made up the excuse saying that the game came out in 2003. You know, don't expect a perfect save system. It was like, this is a remastered version, and you think that the game devs would have actually fixed that problem. You know, I say you don't put out a game and then not put an actual good save system into it. And there's their exit right there. So, yeah, big spoiler alert right there. We will not be playing that game on our channel. I'm maybe halfway through that goddamn game, and it's already starting to piss me off. You know, I wanted that game as a kid, and I could see why the remastered version pretty much got mixed reviews. So that is one game we will not be putting on our channel, even if I could. So, but I highly recommend checking it out if you guys like comic book style type of graphics. That's definitely going to be a game for you. I just recently started booted up Borderlands 1 again too. I haven't played that game in like goddamn 8 years. It's like my last save game was like in 2016. I'm like, damn. Borderlands 2 will always be the best one though. And it was Borderlands the pre-sequel was the one I was trying to mention back in one of my older videos, and I couldn't remember how it was called. So it was Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, the Borderlands pre-sequel, and then it was Borderlands 3, which apparently they're making a Borderlands 4, and then there was Borderlands the Telltale Stories. They also did like Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us. And I own that on the 360 too. I wouldn't mind doing a Telltale's game on the channel if I could ever run it. I know they're not a big favorite of people though. Because there's that one, there's the Batman one. It's like 2 different versions of the Walking Dead one, I think. Time to slay a big bug. Oh, hello. Thank you very much. We're like literally full on a bunch of junk. Let me sell some of this shit.
Greetings.
And I even looked on Steam. Some of those games are like $30 or $40. It's like, no. Steam has like some outrageous prices for like games that have been out for the last like 10 or 15 years. It's like, get this great deal on this game for only like $39.99. I'm like, the game's been out for 15 years. What the hell are you charging that much money for? That doesn't make any sense. You can't give an excuse that it's a hard copy either, because it's on Steam, you know. So, you know, game companies are scam you like that.
It is an honor to serve you.
Alright, let's go get that staff. What do we got here? 14.5 minutes. It's up here, I believe. We got the frogs too. What a joy. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm here to pick up a staff. Or excuse me, we're picking up the amulet, not the staff. Yeah, and getting our level 2 at the same time. Skip most of this damn thing. All these junk enemies ain't gonna give us a goddamn thing with experience anyways. I've been mostly dumping our points into health because we're gonna need it when we go to fight Doriel. I think once we get around Doriel-ish, we'll start evening out our stats again. Because we skip most of Act 3 anyways, because it's just a straight up nuisance. Even though Act 3 is going to be kind of annoying, because having to hit those enemies one at a goddamn time. Thankfully, that's where we'll have our Merc for, so. I didn't really test this out, but from what I'm able to tell, you probably get more points when you max an enchant than you would warmth. But we're about to get level 20 warmth, so. What do we got in here? Snakes of all sorts of colors. Speaking of snakes too, I recently seen I think it was like a TikTok or a YouTube short video. There was a blue python, or was a blue python a boa that was like as blue as this potion was. It was awesome. I'm like, I would love to have that, because I used to own an albino python boa. The ones like the whites and orange ones. It was such a nice snake too. I would love to get another snake, but snakes are extremely needy to take care of. Most people don't like snakes because they're like, snakes are so slimy. Not really. It's funny too, because you would ask people, would you rather have a snake or would you rather have a baby? I tell you, most people would rather have a kid than they would have a snake. Like, you kidding me? Taking care of a kid is more of a challenge than it is a goddamn snake. Just being completely honest out there. Okay, not that way. And there's like reptiles. I used to have a pet snake, used to have a pet turtle, which ran away. Used to have a pet iguana as a kid. As pets that are not actually like cats and dogs. Used to have a couple pet Oscars too. Even though those are a type of fish. Kind of like a reddish orange mixed up with black.
It's locked.
Think kind of like a giant, think like a fat koi in a sense. They are an aggressive type of fish, and highly recommend you do not put other fish with them because they will eat them. Especially if you put something like goldfish in there. Oscars will eat your goldfish. I used to have one of those, and God, there's like one other fish. I do not know the name of them. They're highly aggressive fish too. They're fish you could get at a pet store. I don't even remember what the hell the name of them are, but they're kind of like rainbow like S colors. If you like put two males into like a small little fish bowl, they'll actually fight each other to death. You may know what type of fish I'm talking about. So you can get them at Walmart and stuff like that too. If Walmart has like pet stores, I don't remember the name of them. Fish are simple and easy to take care of as long as you clean out the tanks and stuff like that. Alright, it's got to be up top. At least we're two-shotting these guys. What is that? Ooh, wow, we're looking at 19 minutes here. Let me rack up these enemies here real quick. I'm rambling on about pets and shit. I didn't even realize what time it was. Gentlemen, you ain't getting your 15 minutes of shine. Any more? Alright, we're gonna end the first video here. We'll definitely wrap it up in the next video, getting the amulets, and then, like I said, we'll get. I'll throw an extra cube over for our sorceress and stuff like that too. So, all right, stay tuned. Oh, and don't forget to drop a like, think about subscribing, and leave comments below too. Forgot to mention that part. See ya.